listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Receiver makes the grab using a strong stiff arm. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line, because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route, and the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And the quarterback dropping back, bringing pressure. Quarterback escapes the pocket, and he just throws it away. Well, Kirk, no surprise. You get these two teams on the field, and it's tight and competitive right to the finish.
Well, Chris, the last time these two teams met, remember, it came down to the wire, the very final few minutes. Sure hope we get another one like that today.
The Sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Quick throw complete to the tight end. In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense get pushed back.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play, or if they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And they'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
Point after, up and good. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so a touchback will start at the 25. Clemson offense is back out there. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. Handoff from the shotgun. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. If I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. Trying to extend the play. After all that running around, they've got him for a sack.
Oh, really nice by the big fella there at defensive tackle. He never bought into that play action fake and went right in for the quarterback and brought him down.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. On third down, he drops to throw. He slings this one deep down the left side. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop it this time. That's going to be incomplete. A first down drop here in the middle of the field.
Here's an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't quite have the concentration or the focus necessary. Ends up dropping it before he could bring it in.
Looking for his big tight end. He makes the grab. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation, that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? The quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Direct snap to the back. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Johnston. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a 1st down.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the 1st down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with 3rd down and long.
3rd down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Hey, I don't blame the defense here at all, Chris, for bringing the blitz. It's 3rd down and short. You got to get pressure on the quarterback, but you got to tip your cap to this quarterback. I think he was anticipating the blitz, so he's able to get the ball out of his hands quickly and pick up the 1st down.
He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
You know, not a lot of room there for the quarterback to operate, but he shows you the accuracy to be able to make that throw and get some yards.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Trying to create outside the pocket now. The pass is dropped. Incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously, but I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape. Broke loose from the pocket and put the ball on a string, but he just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open.
That's a great play by this offense to keep the drive alive, and a good find by the quarterback on 3rd down.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
That's the end of the 1st quarter. With the score, South Carolina 14, Clemson 7.
Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking for his big tight end. He's got a man down the middle. Tackle made after a big gain.
You know, a lot of times college quarterbacks, they're more comfortable working to the outside. Here's an example of a quarterback with a full field read, and he hits a big play in the middle.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. And he just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on 1st down. 2nd and 10 here. And he drops back in the gun. Looking to the end zone. The pass is incomplete, just across the goal line.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. And is intercepted. Look out, he's got some space. Past the 50. Across the 40. Past the 20. The 10. Takes the pick to the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kirk.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick six, a devastating play. They got to recover from that right now. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
2nd down, they're going to throw it. Looking for the wideout. Finds the receiver wide open. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
Man, another big-time catch by a Clemson wide receiver. How long have you and I been saying that, seems like, over the years? Going back to Sammy Watkins and DeAndre Hopkins and Mike Williams and Hunter Renfrow and T. Higgins, all those guys on the NFL having great careers, and now watching these players today in that same Clemson uniform making those big plays.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. From the shotgun, drops back. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. They make the stop, but not before a solid game that time.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up into the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
A chance to get right back into this football game. It's 1st down and goal. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
Chris, just really impressed by this defense. They're backed up near their own goal line, really doing a good job of rallying to the football in these last couple plays. Now, let's see what happens here on this 3rd and goal.
Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. He cannot escape the defense with a sack.
Boy, it's 3rd and goal, Chris, and they decide to throw for it. Nowhere to go with the football. The defense comes up with this big sack. And as an offensive coordinator, I don't think it's a bad call at all, but you got to put more pressure on this quarterback to make quicker decisions to get the ball out of his hands much quicker.
And this one is right through.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. This one will be fair caught. Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Linebackers moving around trying to confuse the offense. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Now it's second down here. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big gain.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Can he take it all the way? At the 20. Touchdown, Tigers. And the defense adds 6 from the interception return. Here's the point after attempt. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. Now they get set to kick it away. He'll call for the fair catch here. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. And it's complete downfield. They finally make the tackle, but the big gain moves the ball across midfield to the 47. And the clock stops now for the 2-minute warning. A chance to strategize here before we reach halftime. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Has caught. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
Extra point makes the lead 11. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now 2-possession lead. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. They pressure him and sack him. He'll be tackled inside the 10.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Boy, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Etienne. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the mark.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Stopped at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
I mean, we're not even to halftime yet, and I don't think this guy wants to take a break once we get to the half. That's his 5th catch and counting.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. It's caught downfield. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Clemson. Just ran away from the defense.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're only in the second quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
And the point after cuts it to a 4-point game, 28-24. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. Offense has been the story of this first half. Both offenses going up and down the field as the defenses search for answers. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but hold on, there's a flag on the play. Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. The linebacker shifting around now. Offense looking to throw the ball. He's moving out of the pocket now. Able to get the pass away, but took a hit that time.
Mobility can be a blessing or a curse for some quarterbacks. Sometimes they feel that they can make a play on every single opportunity because they have such speed. Instead of just getting down or throwing it away, they try to force the issue. This one almost backfires on him as he tried to squeeze that throw in. He's lucky he didn't throw an interception.
And this is dropped. Would have been a huge game, but he could not collect it.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football, and he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down. And the Gamecocks bring their punt team onto the field. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. Lofting it toward the left sideline. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
He's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. Got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
It's a deep throw down the right sideline. This one is broken up, falls incomplete.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Still going. It's a foot race. Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown. An electrifying play, Kirk. He was just a better athlete than the guys trying to stop him on that coverage team.
Boy, that was a thing of beauty by this returner. But let's also not forget the blocks. Some key blocks there that set this return up and eventually got him into the end zone.
Now here comes the point after attempt. PAT is good, so the lead now is 11. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Tigers will kick this away to start the second half. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle. And Kirk, that puts him over 150 yards today. He's just putting on a huge show and a big stage.
Yeah, every time he seems to get his hands on the football, he's making big plays. They have built their offense around his playmaking ability, and it's paid off today.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Tackle, but first down. They bring him down, but wow, the freshman showing off the arm strength.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Tackle is made, but it's a big gain. They'll move the ball to the 25-yard line. That puts him over 150 yards today. Kirk, we knew he was going to be a focus coming in, but he has backed up the hype and then some.
Yeah, he sure has, Chris. I mean, all year long, he's been a dynamic playmaker. I'd argue one of the top in the entire country. And now in a rivalry game to be able to do this, boy, it says a lot about it.
Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
It's a good, solid game, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
You talk about a memorable game for a wide receiver. This guy continues to show why he's one of the best in the country. Already 3 touchdowns on the day, and now just tacking on more yardage and a first down.
And the running back takes the handoff. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
He's tackled at the 9-yard line. 2nd down.
The quarterback now all alone in the backfield. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina. And momentum really building. Now, Kirk, this one could get out of hand here in a hurry.
And that's the last thing you want to do in a rivalry game. Not just lose the game, but get embarrassed. Man, you got to fight for 60 minutes.
They go up 18 after the PAT. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away.
42, Clemson, 24.
Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Tackle right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Breaks loose at the 45. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Tigers.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. South Carolina offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. He's looking deep here. That deep shot is caught for a big gain.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback drops back. Receiver makes the catch. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Handoff to the single back. Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the first down marker.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on this play.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop.
Gain of 1. That's a first down for the offense.
The Gamecocks will try to keep this drive moving. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now. The offense sets up with a first and goal. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks. So they'll try to add the lead now with a PAT. The extra point makes the lead 18 now.
That makes the score. South Carolina 49, Clemson.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Number 16 set to kick off.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The sure hands. It's ETN.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He's running out of time here. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. Big play in enemy territory all the way to the 41-yard line.
This is why this Clemson offense is so tough to defend. You get caught up in the running game, the threat of the quarterback as a potential run threat. You leave yourself one-on-one, and then he can make these throws downfield to dynamic playmakers on the perimeter.
The pass is incomplete. He dropped the first down attempt there across the middle. Second down after the incompletion. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Escapes the pocket. Could not get there on the scramble, short of the marker, and now a fourth down decision coming up.
Fourth down coming up.
So a field goal attempt coming up now. This will be an attempt from 52 yards. Let's see if he's got the distance. The attempt is no good. He missed it. And after the miss, the margin is still 18, a 3-possession game.
Well, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. And now you can see he's hanging his head. A poor kicker.
And one final play before the end of the quarter. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. Ball carrier brought down. What is the final play of this third quarter?
South Carolina, 49. Clemson, 31.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Goes to his right side there for the completion. The freshman quarterback showing what a cannon he's got.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
And looking to throw now on first down. Receiver makes the grab.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Important second down play coming up. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Good execution. Gets a block and gets the first down.
To the wideout. Pick up the 5. First down for the offense.
And the Gamecocks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Handoff running right. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it for a big gain. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now. 6th play of the drive coming up. First down. We're going to throw the football. Here's a target, and it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
And it's incomplete. He dropped the first down pass over the middle. Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Chris, that ball gets tipped and goes straight up into the air. That's anybody's ball. The defense does a really good job down in this area expecting the pass. The ball's in the air. Ball gets tipped. Keep in mind, the offense or the defense can get underneath that for a play. And the ball hits the ground for an incompletion.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down. So on 4th down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. And it's good. And they add to their lead.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Except for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. We've been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Looking to throw it on first down. And he finds his tight end for the catch. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And he's hit just before the throw. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. It's a big gain across midfield down inside the 35. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. It's an option look. Oh, and a fumble here. Can you believe it? And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. They were up double digits at halftime, and they're just continuing to roll, building on the lead here in the second half. He'll take a deep shot. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. It can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
They'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
But we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the fourth quarter, force them to use all their timeouts and just keep working that clock.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Oh, got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
And he takes it around the 20. The returner is brought down. Gets it started on the next drive. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Johnston. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
He fires this throw. It is intercepted. He's got some room and some blockers here. Going to take it all the way in. Pick 6. Touchdown, South Carolina. Now the try here for the extra point. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away.
59, Clemson, 31.
Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make a play, but good coverage that time. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Well, this has been a disappointment. They've had their doors blown off here, just playing for pride at this point. Tight end makes the grab. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. His arm might be sore after this performance. That's more than 450 passing yards now.
You think his arm's tired? Man, look at that defense.
Yeah, put them in the ice bath, get him some oxygen. It's been a tough day.
Man, they have been confused this entire day. Quarterback's just firing away, and this defense cannot slow him down. Right now, this quarterback is just icing him up.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Second down play coming up. Looking to throw again. A sack in the play could not escape the pass rush.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game. And this defensive line is bringing the heat. They come up with another sack.
Sideline throw caught, but not enough for a first down.
Hey, there's the execution that's been lacking most of this game, but they'll take it. You know, you try to do everything that you can to learn and try to build for the future. And at this point in the game, it's obviously over, but you love to see the offense coordinator still giving this quarterback opportunities.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. The quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
And the Tigers are going to cash in this red zone trip. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Makes the grab, a chance to score. Stop made at the 5. Offense will have 1st and goal now. The Tigers line it up with 1st and goal. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking for 6. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. The defense still has 3 timeouts remaining. We're hoping they decide not to use them. Looks like he's going to run it. Finds room at the 30. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the 1st and the 2nd option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. Let's be honest, all wins are not equal. You go in there and hammer your rival and get